What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Adventures of Hooper and Zach. I am Hooper.
And I'm Zach.
That is Zach. Today, we got another episode of Getting Crafty.
Yes, we do.
So why don't you tell us what we got here today?
We got an IPA, sour, and a barley wine, and an Imperial Double Stout that we're about to crack open and get into in just a second. So we got the beer poured. The first beer that we're going to get to is called Juicy IPA by pFirem, Family Brewers. It's an American IPA. It's a $7 bottle, 7.2% alcohol.
First of all, this is the IPA.
It's got a light haze to it.
Yeah, it got a light haze to it. It has actually decent legs for IPA.
I'm actually getting a lot of fruit.
Ooh, yeah.
That's why I'm really surprised by this. Like pineapple, right?
Yeah.
Pineapple. I get a little bit of hop, but
wow. Okay.
it's fruity.
It's not bad. It has decent flavor. Fruity.
I get some of the citrus. Mainly pineapple, though. I can definitely taste some of the hops.
Yeah, I mean, the hops are there. I mean, they're not gone.
I think some Simcoe hops.
But the hops are really mellow. It's really mellow on this. It's
super easy to drink.
It's light. It's pretty vibrant.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good summer beer for sure.
I'm really happy with that. That was an easy way to drink, man. That was an easy drink.
Yeah, and I can honestly tell you, I don't know if it's because we had this in storage waiting so long. I don't know if it's because it's in a bottle, maybe a little bit of air got to it. This is by far the best IPA that I have had yet. That's because I don't like IPAs.
And it's not super hazy. This is it's a little hazy, but it's not like other ones we've had here that have been just like a cloud.
So if you really want to start exploring your IPA,
it's pretty clean.
Grill, this is a good one to start with.
Yeah.
For sure.
Our next beer is a Berliner Weiss Sour. This is called Berry Weiss. This one with the deer. By Crane Brewing Company. It's a sour Berliner Weiss. It's a $13 bottle. And you're sitting at 4.3% alcohol. So, pretty light on alcohol. But again, most sours are going to be that way. But it's definitely got a ripe fruit smell to it.
It looks peachy.
Rotten fruit smell.
Rotten fruit smell?
Yeah, smell it.
Interesting. Not rotten fruit though, because I go to a lot of
very ripe fruit.
I go to a lot of warehouses where there is rotten fruit. That's not a rotten fruit smell.
Raspberry?
Yeah, a little bit of raspberries. Very fruity. A lot of fruity notes. Really light. Let's see.
That's definitely some rotten fruit to it. It's sour. It's good sour.
I like that.
I like sour.
Super good.
But it's definitely got a rotten.
No, not at all, dude. Not at all. What warehouses? We work in the same kind of industry. I don't know. There's some warehouses where they leave the fruit outside and it smells like garbage. This smells good. It smells. It's a ripe fruit note.
There's definitely a sour. Citric acid.
Yeah. It's woo. That's like a jawbreaker. I mean, what's those
Warhead.
It's like a warhead sour.
Yeah.
That is super delicious. It doesn't really hit the sour notes in the back where you get that real sweet sour.
So, straight into the next one. I'm excited for this. We have a British barley wine.
So, let me ask you, barley wine, is that really what it means? Like wine? Like, why are they throwing that wine in the title?
Well, I know it's mainly barley. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into the whole barley wine thing. I know that it's made with barley, and that's part of the difference. But besides that, I really don't know too much more than that.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll do a little bit more research on that, on what it means to be a barley wine.
Okay, so this next one is Hellboy. It is a British barley wine by Gigantic Brewing Company. It's a $10 bottle, and it's 10% alcohol.
That's a lot of alcohol. So right away, legs. Has great legs on this thing.
It's holding a nice little bubble at the top. It's not got a huge amount of head, but just a little bit.
You also got to remember we poured this a little bit ago, so
it's got some haze to it, but it's pretty minimal. I mean, I can still.
It's kind of peachy looking.
See through.
No, more like
it's a dark amber.
Yeah, just
I smell more alcohol than anything.
Yeah.
That's very malty. Lots of malt. I can taste the alcohol a little bit, but
So right away, it's malty. It's smooth. It has that alcohol flavor, like back taste on it. That's a pretty damn good beer. That's delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. It's good.
It's good.
It hides its 10% pretty well though. I mean,
yeah,
you can definitely tell it's got a little bit higher ABV on it.
Because you hit it, you get it. It has that malty, maybe a little bit nutty kind of flavor to it, and then then you hit that alcohol, like
maybe a little bit of caramel.
Yeah.
But yeah, that alcohol really,
because
it's picking up a little
now
bit.
Now that it's not so high and I'm drinking a little bit of it, just more room in that glass.
Yeah, there's definitely more smell to it.
I'm picking up a little bit of maybe a little bit of graham cracker.
There's definitely a sweet, like honey.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the important thing is, remember, smell, taste, that's all objective.
I mean, there's definitely some flavors you're normally going to pick
notes
up.
that you can definitely pick up that more or
The
less.
barley is definitely
everybody,
there.
yeah.
And so is the alcohol. I mean,
but yeah, no taste notes and that's all objective stuff. But overall, it's a pretty good beer, especially for a 10% alcohol. That's an easy drink. That's a beer. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a real beer, and
it's pretty light for being what it is.
For what it is, this goes down smooth.
Yeah. So the next beer that we're trying while he's writing down his rating is Strike. It's a collaboration beer between Cycle Brewing, and this particular one is Evil Brewing Company, or Evil Twin Brewing. Cycle made 3 beers with 3 different breweries, but they were all called Strike. This one also was aged in bourbon barrels.
I am super excited about this because anything that was aged in any type of whiskey barrel, so I'm excited for
this particular one is an Imperial Double Stout, and it is a $30 bottle.
Wow.
13.5% alcohol.
It is absolutely, I mean, you can't see anything through that.
I just smell molasses, bourbon, and chocolate. Okay,
so right away, I'm getting coffee, definitely bourbon, leather, probably coming from more of the bourbon notes.
Oh, I'm getting chocolate. Lots of chocolate, bourbon,
it has
like molasses.
It has that
very sugary
chocolate. I'm picking up almonds in that. Oh, a little bit of barnyard.
Take a sip. So while he's taking a sip, straight liquid chocolate with coffee, and then bourbon on the finish. Right?
Wow. This is, out of all the 4, definitely my favorite beer out of all these. This is such a good beer. The taste on this. So when it goes back, it almost feels like syrup. Like it's
definitely got some chew to it.
It's so thick and juicy. Like it is the greatest thing ever.
It really does. It tastes like someone melted a whole bunch of chocolate. You're drinking liquid chocolate and they threw in some bourbon and some coffee. A little bit of coffee.
But
it's mainly bourbon.
That's pretty much right on the nose what that is. Thick, chocolatey, chocolatey, coffee, nutty note to it, and then bourbon at the end. That is damn fine beer.
Yeah, that is really tasty. I'm not a huge fan usually of these really thick beers.
Oh my god, this is so good, right? This is ridiculously good.
So we're going to take a break real quick. We're going to rate these. We're going to get the Untappd scores out, and we'll be back here with y'all in a little bit. Question.
Which out of all these was your favorite beer tonight? To drink. Sit down and drink.
The Barleywine.
Barleywine? Okay.
The only reason behind that is because this stout is amazing. It really is really, really good, but it is not a solo person drinker.
For that reason, if I was going to sit down and have a beer, I'm going to go with, I'm going to go, look, okay, straight up, it has everything I love in a beer. It's a stout. It's aged in bourbon barrels, and it's everything that I just like in a beer.
If I were to rate the beers based off of people generally drinking beer, Barleywine is the one that everyone's going to drink and enjoy.
I would totally agree with you on that. This is something more on the block of where everybody's kind of had. There's normal beers that almost taste like this.
So for the Juicy IPA, our ratings, I gave it a 3.75.
Wow, nuh-uh. I gave it a 4.
Really?
I gave it a 4.
So the rating on the Juicy IPA, it has an average rating of a 3.99.
Oh,
it's right in between us. So I went right below, you went right above.
Yeah, that's so close. Okay.
The Berry Weiss Sour Berliner Weiss, I gave it a 4.
I get a 4.75.
The average rating on this sour is a 4.05.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I give it way above.
So the third beer we got here is Hellboy. I gave it a 4.
I give it 4.25.
Average rating of a 3.88.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what though could have affected that is that we went from a sour to the barley
We
wine.
did try to take a break between the sour and the two last beers because again, a sour will ruin your palate. You almost have to take a break because anything you drink right after that, you're not going to taste it. You're not going to enjoy it as much. You're not going to get the true flavor of the beer. So this last beer, again, it's called Strike. It's a collaboration between Cycle Brewing and Evil Twin Brewing Company. I gave it a 4.75.
I give it a straight 5.
The average rating on Untapped is 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. And
Wow.
I only gave it the higher rating. I think you influenced me on it a little bit. I gave it higher than I was going to. I was going to give it a 4.5 originally.
Okay, well the reason why I so far have not given anything a straight 5. But
That's
the reason
not true. Old Scrooge?
did I give that a 5?
Yeah. Yes,
I don't remember.
That's a
But
good beer.
the reason why I gave it a straight 5 was because literally everything I love in a beer, this had.
Anyways, guys, go out, try some craft beer. Go buy it from your local grocery store if they have it there, or liquor store, wherever they sell it.
And like, subscribe, leave a comment. Catch you next time.